let's take a look at how we can do a course copy. I'm here in my Music Appreciation MUSI 1306 class, and I'd like to copy it. So I'm going to go to the class that I'd like to copy it into. We're going to go to the 3 horizontal dots. We're going to click those, and we're going to go to Copy Items. Now, class I want to copy, it's going to be, I'm going to put in here MUSI 1306, and I need to, of course, know the labeling of the class I'd like to copy. It's going to be this one right here, MUSI 1306. This is my MUSI-009. I'm going to click that, and I don't need to go through everything. I know I'd actually like to copy everything, so I'm going to do that now. The content, announcements, grade schemas, and settings, and I'm going to start copy. And we are in a holding pattern as this copies the content. All right, it looks like the course copy is complete, good to go. And there's a few things, of course, we'll need to do. So when you course copy, as you can see here, we've got start here hidden from students, and all the modules, of course, hidden. So you'll just need to, unhide these things. Now, you can see everything. You got everything hidden from students, excuse me. And so that can, of course, be, a little bit tedious. So you do want to make things visible. You have to do the same thing on the announcements. Now, let's see here. What we can go over here, I'm going to go to Batch Edit, and I'm going to hit up everything, and I'm going to go to Edit Visibility. We're going to make visible to students, and we're going to save that because, of course, we don't want to have to do everything one by one. I gather there's probably people out there that may have done that. I readily admit I've been one of those people in the past. And maybe this is pre-Batch Edit, but even when Batch Edit became available, the lines kind of get blurred in terms of when it was available versus when it wasn't, or even just not knowing about the feature. But this works. Well, it should work. Then you don't have to individually do the first thing. So you can go through and see. I'm doing a quick scroll, but you can see like all the main modules are now visible. And even as I click on a module, any of the modules, Now there's still dates and things that I need to change. So I just course copied, but that course copy wasn't, it was close to finished, but there's still like a few dates that need to be updated for whatever the term is. But the goal here really is just to do a quick and expedient course copy, which is going to be, different than say maybe import, or export-import, where you're exporting the package and then importing the package. But this is just another way you can copy items individually, or you can really copy entire courses this way. Just make sure you do the batch edit idea, not the individual. That saves you a lot of time. Same thing on announcements. You'd have to go through and post all your announcements and put them in order. So I post an announcement, and now I would need to do some editing and adjust the dates. And typically I'm going to do that before I course copy, but in this case I'm just showing you how to do the course copy and not worrying about the perfect edits or dates in terms of the semester. I'm going to come back to this and just make it as a draft. But make sure you go through and post if they're already ready as you copied it. But this is essentially if you were doing a course copy, whether it's from an old class that you ran from a live term and you're bringing it into a new class and then you're going to edit the dates afterwards. The other way would be is course copies, say, from a developmental shell, and you're bringing that into a live class, which in that case, all of your dates and everything would already, none of this stuff is going to need to be edited in that particular case. And I can do a video on that later, but this is really just a quick and easy course copy. And that's it. That's, aside from the visibility and posting announcements, obviously when you do course copy, you still have to edit, honor lock settings. You'll still have to go in, and if you're using honor lock, go through and make sure that you set all your honor lock exam list settings, as well as if you're using any other apps like Padlet or Edpuzzle. There are some apps like honor lock settings aren't going to transfer, and export imports and copying, and Edpuzzle settings won't either. And there may be others as well. So yeah. Yeah, but nothing else really. So yeah, I hope that helps. I'm Professor Ron with Blackboard Tips and Tricks, and that is how you do a course copy. Have a great day. See you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.